Hey guys, Lawrence here from Unicorn Reviews, and like me, many of you guys are making your own videos, and some of you are wondering like, should I stick to just filming with my smartphone or should I buy a dedicated camera? Today's video we're going to find out. Now, something we're not going to do in today's video is of course talk about accessories for the devices. So yes, you can put different microphones on different devices and you can mount it to different things and use all sort of rigs and all that sort of stuff. We're not going to talk about that stuff. Today is just comparing the phone's 4K video to the camera's 4K video. Right then guys, so I have a bit of a set going on here. This is what I'll be using to mount a smartphone to a tripod. So this is just a €9 clamp from Joby, the guys who make the GorillaPods. That's what we'll be using with the camera. So I'm just going to do a panning shot like so with the G7, then I'll do it with the G4, play them side by side. So for our vlog test, let me tell you a little bit about my day. It's been horrible. I don't have anything to make videos about, so I'm doing this comparison test instead because nothing interesting is happening in the world of computers and nothing has happened in the last 2 months or so. So not only am I using this opportunity to talk a bit about the built-in microphones in the G7 or the G4 that I just tested, I'm also going to tell a bit about lenses, and this is really the main reason to buy a dedicated camera. You can swap lenses, and so the LG has a really wide angle lens. Now as a result, anything in the center of the frame will look really punchy and everything else is just spread out in the background. This camera is using a 60mm lens at the moment, so everything is zoomed in a bit. The background is a lot closer to the subject, and as a result my face, in my opinion, looks a bit better because my nose, which is already huge, isn't as huge on the lens, like with a longer focal length. So this will change for a lot of people. I know a lot of vloggers like to get really up close and personal to their camera and just talk like this and say, hello there internet, and this is my day and this is how it's been, all that sort of stuff. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of that sort of content. So it kind of depends on what you want to do. Now, one of the big advantages that dedicated cameras like the one over there have compared to a smartphone like this one is low light performance. So right now, as you can see, we got a light source there, we have lights coming from behind the screens, we have a softbox there, massive window over there. Actually also lights illuminating this thing right there. What happens when you go to more low light situations? Say you're doing gaming stuff like game casting, or you're doing vlogging from your bedroom at night because you have to go to school all day or work all day. That's what we'll check out right now. Right then, so not only have I created a very moody setup right now, very dark looking room, I've also made myself look like a very short person. I'm actually sitting down. See, sitting down. Didn't shrink or anything. So this is something where, as you can see right after, the camera really takes over from the smartphone. So if you don't have really awesome lighting from a good window, it is better to go with a camera with a bigger sensor. Basically, the bigger the sensor, the better in low light, because more light can hit the bigger sensor. So as I said earlier, colors behind me, not that good, a lot of grain happening at the moment. The autofocus is still okay on the G4 because it's laser autofocus instead of relying on the light hitting the sensor. This one obviously did a lot better than what you're seeing right now. Right, so I'm going to do the conclusion in this setup because I really like how dramatic it is. But we compared it today to the LG G4. I think this is a really good camera phone. It's very comparable to other camera phones like the S6 Galaxy, the S7, your iPhones, all that sort of stuff. We'll also have very good video. So if you have a high-end smartphone or iPhone already, why not just film with that thing? You don't have to dish out thousands and thousands of euros on lenses and a camera to really get there. I used a Lumia 800 for the first, I think it was a year and a half that I shot with the Lumia 800, and then I started just going through a lot of cameras. Most of them were pretty rubbish until I got this one. So if you're on a smartphone, keep using it. If you don't have one already, you're interested in buying a new smartphone, just go with a really high-end smartphone instead of a cheap phone and a camera if YouTube is really something you're looking to do. Right then guys, so if you like this video, press that like button. If you didn't like the video, Leave a dislike and let me know in the comment area why you didn't like videos like this. I know it's not a computer hardware review, but let's be honest, nothing is happening in the world of computers. For those of you with your own channel, let me know what your channel is in the comment area. I'll have a look. If you have any questions for me or for other people in this comment area, you can interact with me, with each other. It's really fun, really cool to do. Leave comments below. That's what the comment area is there for. And if you want to follow me personally even more, there's Twitter, there's Facebook. And if you want to support the channel, there's always the Patreon page. For now, guys, thank you very much for watching.